So with transformative policing, I indicated that time for raw policing is up and over. The type of policing characterized by harassment, extortion, and terrorism is over. As the country and the city continues to embrace change, there has never been a need for smart policing more than now. When you look at that, is point number 4. We are talking of transformative policing. When you look at point number 1, I talked of tactical operational planning. That one the Inspector General has worked on. Then we also talked of incidents logging. This is what Safaricom are doing presently. So I also discussed other things like customer satisfaction and also intelligence component. Gishangi is out. That one I'm happy. Zoning and buffering. Most of the government buildings have been buffered. VIP decorum. That one I also indicated. Staff matters. That is an item that the IPOA is working on. Then also we have training and house facilities. Also IPOA are dealing with that. So as you can see, there's nothing like Nyumba Kumi, right? There's nothing like Nyumba Kumi. I did not propose that thing. I'll never support it. And we have to be sincere with ourselves. We just have to be sincere with ourselves. This mandate, the mandate that I have presently, is a mandate that is properly enshrined in law. You give me the ingredients. You give me what you need to be put in your brew or in your broth, whatever it is. I do the cooking, then I give you the final product. You do not give me the final product and ask me for the ingredients. We don't do that. That's not how systems are handled. Then number 2, systems are like basically like a ship, like a train. You just don't stop a train or just don't turn around a ship without risking capsizing. So that one is out. The law allows me to take such positions in good faith. Section 43 is clear, and those concerned are free to embrace the Nyumbakumi. But one or the other is going to fail. One or the other is going to fail, and only the Lord knows how many people have been victims of the alleged, vigilance in the neighborhood. So many. I've been a victim myself. All right. I've been a victim myself, and there's no better way to audit the system the way I embraced or the way I experienced or had a first-hand experience with goons. So that one, forget. Number 2, KTN yesterday indicated that the police are harassing people, etc. And the same breath, they're carrying the Nyumbakumi issue prominently. It doesn't work that way. Either you have to stand by the defunct Nyumbakumi, or you have to stand by the police. So, in my opinion, as a systems auditor, what I would say is the gentleman who's been manhandled by the police and he probably is not being charged, is going to be charged, and he's swearing his innocence. He's simply a victim of defective tip-offs, and that can only happen if the people on the ground are not professionals. If you give a housemaid or maybe a shamba boy the responsibility of gathering intelligence, that's what happens, right? So we need to be sincere with ourselves. I don't like us living in a society whereby everybody keeps quiet, nobody talks. There are problems, clearly there are issues, and nobody talks. So that one is out. KTN needs to be aware of the individual mandate. They need to stand up, and if at all they're going to hammer the police or bring alleged criminals, then they need to talk. They need not to talk of Nyumbakumi or the other way around. There's no point. That one is basically applying double standards. So in my opinion, I still think the gentleman is just a victim of failed Nyumbakumi or defective tip-off. Number 2 is there's an item that was carried in the papers the other day regarding illegal apps at City Hall. That one was relating to the seasonal parking the other day. In 2010, I raised that issue, but nobody listened. And recently, somebody somewhere embraced the same opinion, basically backed me up. That one is good, but it only shows how narrow-minded we are. Simply because an idea is coming from Mr. X, it's not acceptable. But once it comes from Mr. Y, it's okay. But at the end of the day, the winner is the person who broke the story first. So ideally, that the seasonal parking application was wrong. was wrongly designed, was wrongly brought up, was wrongly planned, and nobody can rule out illegal coding in the system or illegal coding in the application. So basically, what happens is anybody can insert a code. Maybe after each and every transaction, they can be able to get a slice of whatever is supposed to be there, or a slice of the pie. So I'm happy that that one is over and done with. Even as the nation, the Daily Nation are carrying the story, already Jumbo Pay was on board. I think that one is okay, and a lot is being done to see what's gonna cut. The other thing is my AIE, my interests. It has nothing to do or had nothing to do with my endorsement of the acting vice president. But Naruto did not request or did not cause for me to get my interest. So that one is there, and yeah, it's a wonderful Monday, Tuesday morning. Had a wonderful Monday yesterday. The haters are always there. I'm in my office today. I have no problem as long as I keep on telling the handyman guy where I stay that it does not matter what people say. People can talk whatever they wish to talk. They can call you a duck. They can call you a goat. They can call you anything. They can call you a Martian. But as long as they don't touch you, or they don't try to make you look like a Martian, because obviously they need to you need to have some element of maybe interaction or maybe contact, and that one would be legal, and there should be consequences when we reach that level. So mine is to take a position on policy and strategy, and it's up to the management, indeed the government, to take it or leave it. But chances are, or more often than not, they normally take up my advice. But in the event that they dump or maybe they disregard, they normally do so at their own peril. And I've seen situations in the past where peril has befallen them. When it comes to the ICC matter, everybody was talking on all sorts of rubbish, but I'm one of the few people in government who said no, we have to embrace our partners. Now, after that has happened, we have an Ipsos innovator kind of like opinion poll thing. Systems are working. We get props from the citizenry, and all of a sudden, politicians are making U-turns. So we know where it started. We know what the system audit is all about, and I think we need to be sincere with ourselves. So, Mamba Nibakume forget. Mamba cheating people, maybe somebody standing somewhere on a podium and maybe forcing people to embrace certain ideals. No, that one is over. Then Mambo ya illegal apps around also touched, and also Mambo ya acting president also touched. And going forward, I know the gentleman will act again as president. That one I know will happen. There's precedence, and we are not going to have a vacuum in the presidency. And I also, just to wind up, I'm also happy that the CDF, the general of the Kenya Defense Forces, embraces the presidency as an institution, not as a person. But otherwise, they will have been pissed. But hata yeye, on his part, people are watching him. He's a good man. People are watching him. Our partners are watching him, and all is well. As passing the Langata barracks, I got some recognition from the guys at the gate. So big up. So that's that. My name is Harold Wafula, Systems Auditor, City of Nairobi, and indeed